Hey Taurus, and welcome to your April 2025 reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Taurus, know that I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so take the reading as it resonates. And I feel that there's someone who you've been separated from for a time that's really wanting to come back around. This person is coming from a place of extreme chaos. There's a lot of other people involved in your relationship or in the situation that you're currently in, and it's just like the fact that this person wants to come back to you is causing a ruckus for some reason with the people around them, and they're having to like stand their ground. It's like whatever caused this conflict, this person's trying to break away from the conflict, and they're trying to stand on their own 2 feet separate from it, because it's like they're realizing I don't want anything to do with this anymore or something like that. But just the fact that they're wanting to come back to you and they're trying to separate themselves from this drama, everybody has a problem with it. Like all these people, instead of fighting each other, they decided to fight this person. And there's someone in particular who is very upset about this reconciliation that's wanting to happen or something like this. We have the Nine of Cups coming out in reverse. And the Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment, someone super happy and satisfied. This person that's upset about this reconciliation did a lot of work actually to manifest the ending of it. And I feel like you already know about this. You already know about this person. Or as I'm saying this, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. And yeah, I feel like your person or the person I'm channeling in this reading is recognizing that now. They're recognizing the selfish motives and intentions that were involved in causing conflict between you and between each other. And yeah, and I think at one point though, this person was a part of the chaos and conflict. They were a part of this. They were like wrapped up in this with everybody else. And but now I think they're seeing the truth of this situation. This relationship with this person may have come to an end already, but they're seeing the truth of the situation now. The lyrics that my guides want me to highlight are: take me back to where we were. I could try to break the curse. If we're out of time, I'll find a way to love you in reverse. So yeah, whatever caused this ending between the two of you, this person's wishing they could come back around and fix it all, fix everything. But there's something which sounds great, like, yay, they're finally standing up against this conflict and against this selfish person and wanting to manifest a new chapter with you. But the thing that's not sounding so great is that this person was involved in some really deceptive behavior that created the conflict as well. So, and they're wanting to come in, communicate to you. They see you as this amazing person, the Queen of Wands. They see you standing in your power and in your light. They're very attracted to you, and they're like, I want to come back and fix everything now. I want to communicate and have like this really important conversation with you now. Talk about commitment, talk about our happily ever after, talk about how we can start over. And but I just really don't like the Seven of Swords coming out in this reading. And when I looked at the bottom of the deck and saw the Devil card, I was like, great, something is really toxic about this offer of reconciliation, and you need to be aware of that. And my guides also wanted me to share this quote. It says, they didn't bring you here to change the past. They've gotten worse, and it's called a narcissistic Hoover. It was never about mending things or correcting behavior. They just want you back to finish the job. It's a part of the cycle of abuse. And so maybe you have been through this cycle with this person lots of times. Like they leave, they get upset, they leave, they talk about your relationship to other people, cause a lot of drama. Other people get involved and they're like, okay, we gotta rip this apart because this person lies about you and tells these people that you're a terrible person. And they have a tendency of they love drama. This person really loves drama. And so they love, and the people they connect to love drama as well. So it's kind of like the foundation of their relationship is their hatred for other people or something, or like who can we throw under the bus this week because it's fun. Like, these people are bored. These people need to get a life or something. um I don't mean to be rude, but that's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like this person went through serious consequences this time, though, as they played this game with you and as they told these lies. It's kind of like, hey, you're going to tell some lies. And karma came in and said, how about you experience the truth of the situation? How about we show you the truth of the situation of who Taurus is? Let me show you who Taurus actually is. And I feel like as all of these people have witnessed who you actually are, it's exposed the lies that this person told, and it also exposed the conflict that was created here and what all of these people did in this union that you had, because you're standing in your light, because you're standing in your truth, and you haven't backed down from that, and you don't plan on backing down from that. And I feel like that is also a part of why this person wants to come back around, because they're like, oh, Taurus is like clear. We can clearly see that Taurus is standing in the light, and they are loving, they are kind, they know who they are standing in their power, and they don't do deceptive things. They don't try to hurt people. Like, everyone can see that. And so my stories aren't working anymore. And now I need to back away from this situation and come back around to Taurus and try to make things work with Taurus. I'm actually, the only cup cards I'm seeing in this reading are those that are in reverse, because someone is very selfish. I'm not seeing love here. I'm only seeing, trying to get things to fall into place to have what looks and appears to be a happy union with you. And so if you do have someone coming back around, Taurus, be very mindful, because there's something very toxic and deceptive in this reconciliation and in this communication that they're sending in. They may say all the things you ever wanted to hear, but make sure that you are protecting yourself in this space, because what you've been through, yes, it's important to forgive the past, but don't forget what you went through, because like I said, this person hasn't done the inner work. They haven't gotten into a better energy. They're still in the same energy they left you in. So be very mindful of that. The oracle card that they wanted me to share with you is forgiveness will set you free. What do you need to forgive yourself for? And here's the imagery of that card. And this card reads, when someone you care about hurts you, or you witness injustice and pain in the world, anger and resentment can feel justified. Perhaps you've been harmed by the actions or words of another. When we experience trauma, these hurtful actions can have a lasting effect on us. Chances are there's a situation and person you need to forgive. The first person that comes to mind is an accurate person to focus on. Forgiveness is not saying what you did is okay, I will forget, and I'll forget about it. It's simply an energetic exchange, releasing the hold that has been imprisoning you. By embracing forgiveness, you can also embrace peace, hope, gratitude, and joy. If you're having difficulty forgiving, focus on your willingness to move forward with more peace. Then consider how forgiveness can lead you down the path of well-being. When you forgive, you've made a choice to let go of resentment and anger. Forgiveness is needed right now for you to feel better. It's highly possible the person you need to forgive is yourself. And yeah, I feel, I'm actually feeling this. This is resonating with me. So one of the most difficult things when we leave an abusive situation is looking back and thinking, wow, I can't believe I stayed that long. I can't believe I allowed this person to play me the way they did for so long, because I'm discovering who I am, and I know my worth, and I know that I didn't deserve any of that. And I was just talking to my friend about this, and we were talking about the need to forgive ourselves and love ourselves in all the phases of our lives. And you've learned a lot from this experience, and you're learning a lot moving forward. So don't like blame yourself for anything that happened here. Okay, that's the message, Taurus.